war,
education,
finance,
science.
religion. There are many issues, questions, and problems that the world's smartest scholars ponder every single day. But where do you go if you have first world problems?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to First World Answers. My name is Keith Evans. This right here, Michael Goodpaster. Today's first world question. Today's first world question. What's the best recurring sketch on In Living Color? From In Living Color.
I have two trains of thought automatically. First come to mind.
Okay.
One hand, Homie the Clown.
Okay.
That was like, it broke into pop culture more than any of the other characters. Which
Sure.
there was a lot, but it's broke into pop culture more than the other characters. Then on the other hand, Blank Man is the only character from In Living Color to have a movie that I can think of.
Are you sure Blank Man had a...
Movie?
No, a sketch on Living Color.
I'm almost
I think you're
positive.
confusing Blank Man with the Handyman.
Did Handyman not have a movie?
No. Blank Man was a completely different
You're
movie.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My childhood's been
I
ruined.
just changed your entire life with my Negro knowledge. I have a few different ways to go about it. I remember as a child being very excited. Like, obviously the big name sketches were good, but I also liked like some of the ones that weren't as big as names. Particularly the one with David Allen Greer, when he's like the homeless guy playing the guitar. He's like,
Yeah, I like that one.
yeah, like I love that one.
Chris Rock had Good Lord, That's a Lot of Money.
Chris Rock, that was one I was gonna mention because I thought it was the most anticipated one. Because they didn't do it like every time, and it was like when they started doing it, you're like, "Oh, Chris Rock's there!" Like it was just like that kind of thing. So
Was
that
Chris
was
Rock
exciting.
the Living Color, the Justin Timberlake, the SNL right now?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Kind of, sort of.
recurring though. I mean, Tommy Davidson had the iconic Michael Jackson's. Technically, it was a sketch from In Living Color.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
it was-
yeah, that one.
That was iconic. I mean,
That
that
one.
might be like one of the most famous sketches.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Homie the Clown.
Homely Clowns are good. The Jim Carrey, the Fire Marshal Bill.
And his weird like warrior princess character.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot what that chick's name was.
Ew.
Velveeta. Velma, Wilma, Wilhelmina. I don't know. I forgot.
Velveeta.
Velveeta. There's those. Remember,
The two snap dudes.
yeah, the movie critics.
Head Detective.
Remember Keenan Ivory Wayans did Frenchie? There was the dude with all like the Jerry curl, and he was like, "Hey,
Yeah."
It's kind of like part of a basis for Stephen Thomas there. Like I always feel like they would be friends.
I could see that.
Like they would be really good friends.
Wow.
Yeah, that was always a good one. I mean, I feel like Wanda was funny, but it was just one of those overplayed ones.
And it went quick.
Wanda was the John Cena of In Living Color sketches. It was.
I think it's kind of overrated in its times.
Yeah.
It's been, the myth of it's been built up better than it ever was.
You know what one I found super interesting? Remember in the beginning of In Living Color, the one white chick that was on there?
Yeah.
She used to do the one where the whole, like, the set and her was all in black and white.
Yeah.
And there'd be somebody, like, breaking in or doing something, and she did, like, the old, like, kind of, like, nostalgia. Yeah, I used to like that one a lot. That one was fun. Remember when Damon Wayans was the
Head Detective?
Detective. That too, but remember when he was the prisoner, and he was using words wrong. Like he's trying to say like big words, but he was using all the words wrong. That one was funny. Marlon Wayans and Shawn Wayans, they got famous because of the sketch that they did together. Remember the sketch they did together where they were like two dudes who always like tried to fight people? Like, and then they just acted like ridiculously dumb. And like, that's where like, Marlon Wayans was Marlon Wayans. Like, yeah, that's a solid. Yeah.
That's, later seasons it was kind of weird.
Yeah, later seasons got very Mad TV-ish. In a weird way, it just kind of got lost in the hustle, in the bustle of things. And then like, there was the more white people they put in the cast on Living Color, the more confusing the show got. Like the show was just
honestly, that's the best thing I've heard about.
The show was just like, what? Wait, what is this? And then somebody saw that and was like, ooh, we can make a Living Color for white people. It's called Mad TV. Like and it was just it's just weird. That's basically what Mad TV is in Living Color for white people, and it's not as good. not as good at all.
Orlando Jones is like, thank you.
What if Orlando Jones and Phil Lamar?
Yeah.
What if they had made it to In Living Color? Like, Living Color
help save it a little bit.
Went on for a while.
Nicole
did a few SNL
Nicole
years.
Johnson?
Huh?
Nicole Johnson or?
Oh, Angela Johnson? You
no,
mean?
Nicole. She had tattoos. She was
there
the whole time.
I forgot her name. The one that was fucking the dude, the impressionist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about? That guy. The other black dude that was famous from Mad TV.
Aries Spears?
Yeah.
Oh.
The impressionist. The impressionist. Aries Spears. Yeah, they were fucking for a while.
Aries Spears wasn't in Living Color at all, was he?
No.
I didn't think so.
But, like, had they made it to, like, there was, like, a dead period, like how SNL had some dead periods, and then all of a sudden they showed up on Living Color, made it good again. That would have been interesting.
Then Key and Peele could have
bought the show and made it their own. But, yeah, my pick would have to be the best, and I'm just going to go by... Overall, if you bring it up, anybody knows who it is. It's a tie.
The homeless character, Damon Wayans' homeless character, where he had the jar of pee.
Oh yeah.
Because J.C. Morgan kind of ripped that off for his stuff on SNL. Kind of felt he was doing the crazy spaceman. He took a different way with it, but
I felt like that character split in half in the future with Tracy Morgan and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
That character split in half and went to the future with those two dudes doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. But what's his name though? Can't even remember his name.
I can know Homie the Clown's name.
Homie the Clown and Fire Marshal Bill are the two most notable. They're the Rock and Stone Cold of Living Color sketches.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows those two things. And then, so it's a tie between those two, and I feel like I gotta give it to Homie the Clown.
So he's black? Because he's black, right?
Yeah, and we're talking about Living Color. Like, that's the whole point of us picking Living Color, right? Like, so it's just...
Sorry, James Carey.
We can't give... all the white people the Mount Rushmore of SNL, and then also give a white person the best sketch on Living Color. Like, it's just not fair. And if you fit it to at the time, the way affirmative action laws were at the time of that Living Color was out, then it's only fair that Homie the Clown automatically gets it. I'm still saying it's a hard decision between the two. Like, and I'm not saying that Fire Marshal Bill deserves it over him, but
James Carey's gone.
Huh?
James Carey.
Oh yeah, he was James Carey.
I can argue with it. I'll go with it. Homie the Clown.
Homie the Clown.
What do you think?
What do you guys think?